This is Beat That, and that's exactly what this programme's all about. Each week, I'll be presenting a team of kids with a problem that they have to beat. They'll be given a time limit and very little help from me. So, let's see if this week's team can beat that. This week, we're in Gloucestershire. This place behind me is jam-packed with birds of all sorts of descriptions, and hopefully, this week's gang. So, let's go and see if I can find them. Ow. But before I do, let's explain a little bit about Slimbridge. It's an enormous wildlife sanctuary set up 45 years ago by Sir Peter Scott. The idea was to create a place where birds could come and feel safe for a while. Wild birds now fly in from all over the world to spend winter here. There are geese, swans, and 97 different varieties of duck. Well, as you can tell, we are surrounded by lots and lots of birds. So, this week, what you've got to do is you've got to try and think of a way of helping these feathered chaps here. And then, once you've thought of it, you've got to actually do it. Well, that's the first problem. What can they actually do to help the birds? They look happy enough to me, but pretty quickly the gang started having some ideas.
Well, we wanted to do something to help. First we wanted to raise some money. We sorted that quite quickly and then we were thinking of the different things we wanted to do with it.
Well, one thing they could do would be to raise money to buy food for the ducks.
How much does a full barrel of food cost?
There's a few thousand a year, £1,000 a year. Very expensive.
A few £1,000 a year, huh? Well, obviously they can't raise that. Continuing their search, the gang came across the main man of Slimbridge and proceeded to bombard him with questions.
Oh, we've been around the place and looked at all the ducks and we want to do something to help them. What can we do?
You can help them by helping us to help them fix all their ponds, but that's usually quite expensive.
We want to raise some money.
You can raise some money, yeah. Right? Good grief! Once you've raised the money, the best way to spend it really is to adopt a duck. And you can adopt lots of ducks, and it's a nice thing to do. It costs about £12. You can give them all a name. You can come and see your duck, and the money it goes towards their food. It goes towards repairing the grounds.
I think it's quite a good cause because, well, they haven't sort of like got a home there that we can really go to. They're just flying around and they get tired, need somewhere to eat and sleep. And I think Slimbridge is the right place.
Right. So what have you discovered?
We're going to raise money and then we're going to adopt a whole flock of ducks.
All right, let's go for one, a whole family.
Yeah, and then we're allowed to name them all.
So, they're going to raise money. Well, it'll be interesting to see how they do it, or even if they do it. I've got something here to help you on your way. It is a yellow duck piggy bank, or a ducky bank. So you've got to fill this up with money, because there's the slot, and then you can sort of keep your money in it. Isn't it lovely? Got nice colour hair, though. The final trip of the day was to the bird adoption office. There they discovered the cheapest duck that they could adopt cost £8. And, as there are 8 of them, that means it'll cost them, £64. How on earth will they manage to raise that amount?
Well, we've had a few ideas, like I might go into a bath full of cold baked beans, and yes, I do think I think the money will be easily raised.
So, it's the end of Monday, and we've arranged to come back on Friday with whatever money they've raised.
some toys. Make some stuff, you could, yeah.
After spending Monday in the freezing cold, by Tuesday my throat felt like sandpaper. So I was glad that we started off in the
Well, let's
warm.
cross off this girl.
Hello, chaps and chapsesses. What are you doing?
Thinking of ideas to raise some money.
Right, good move, good move. What have we got here? Wheelchair racecourse. Oh, I'll win that. Human fruit machine. Beans. You're going to have a bath of beans.
No, we're going to use mud.
Going to use mud.
Yeah,
Or gravy.
It's a good move, actually. Mud is definitely cheaper. Now, with this baked bean thing, where are you going to hold the baked bean thing?
NCP car park in the high street.
Did you know that to do that, you have to have a special permit from the police?
Do you? Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
So you have to go down and say, excuse me, Mr. Policeman,
Oh,
we
no.
sit in
can
a
I have a
bath in the
special
middle of the
permit
street.
because I want to sit in the back?
At first we thought it was easy because it was what didn't seem like a lot of money. And now we come to get the ideas together, it seems to be getting harder and it's becoming unsure whether we'll get the money.
If the ducks could see what the gang were planning, they'd probably feel unsure too. Talking is all very well, but a bit of action is also needed.
Fishy, fishy. I think the only fish we'll ever catch today is frozen.
At last, this is the first fundraising scheme. The plan is to catch a fish and sell it.
I went fishing this morning. It was brilliant because we were breaking the ice. Me and Paul were getting the hook on getting the bread on the hook, and we sort of made a mess of that because it kept falling off.
Well, I've been to the police station with Rachel and Graham to ask for the permit so we can go up into town and do the fruit machine and the other things.
Oh, come here. Oh, quick. You got one? Not yet. If we would have caught a fish, I would have chopped off his head and tail and then made it into sort of like, put breadcrumbs over the top of it. No, skin it first, then put breadcrumbs over the top. Then I'd probably sell it.
Now, one of the ideas they've come up with to raise money is a human fruit machine. I'm human, and I've got enough metal on me to beat a machine, so I'm going to have a go. Let's see. Yes, fine. Anyway, with me I have two expert human fruit machiners. So, how exactly do you do a human fruit machine?
Well, you've got 3 people and some fruit, and you have the fruit in front of you, and you close your eyes and make silly noises.
Yeah. Examples of silly noises, please.
Cock-a-doodle-doo,
quack, quack, quack. Basically make a fool of yourself.
Fine.
And then, with your eyes closed, you pick up a bit of fruit.
If they're
You
all
feel
the same, if they're all the same, you win.
And if they aren't, you don't.
Well, there you go. What a revelation, eh, folks? Anyway, you lot have got to go off and do this now. So split up into groups and get on with it.
Beep quack! Beep quack!
Tomorrow's going to be brilliant, I reckon, because I'm going to lie in a bath of mud. And plus we've got a few more ideas like smash an egg on someone's head and see if it's boiled or raw. I think we're going to get a lot of money out of that.
It's the end of Tuesday, and while my voice has got progressively worse, they've been eager beavers. They've designed these posters. Delicious homemade sweets. Mud bath here. And it makes lots of noise. The human fruit machine. But effort doesn't buy ducks. So tomorrow, They've got to go out and they've got to raise some money. Or else those poor ducks will not be very pleased. Well, behind me is Stroud, and that is home for this lot. And as you can see, it's not exactly a big place. So raising money is not going to be as easy as you might think.
A bit. Right. That'll do. A bit. Right, and we need to place. That's it. Right, I'll put this one up here. Get them in and then. Yeah.
What about around there? There's nothing around there.
I feel like a bit of a third wheel here. I'm not really needed. They seem to be doing very well on their own. Although we haven't seen any burger yet, have we? No free machining. So come on.
It's for a good cause. It's for the ducks in Slimbridge.
The ducks at Slimbridge.
Where is this human food?
Over there.
I see.
Right, thank you very much.
I think you've got me. Free oranges. I win some money.
Well, they've done their first one and they actually lost money. At this rate, the ducks will be sponsoring them.
Well done. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
And we got a bit of a problem because people keep winning, but usually they just put the money back in afterwards, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm sure my cat would love to do something for the birds at Slimbridge. What do I have to do?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
There's a rich fishmonger along there, he'll give you some as well.
Thank you for the advice. Me and Paul thought, seeing as the fishmonger seems a very generous man, we decided to ask him would he give us a fish, donate a fish to us.
What a little one like this do?
How about that big one?
Oh, you're being a bit greedy now, aren't you? Do you think you can manage it?
Yeah.
Here we are then. It's slippery.
Thank you very much.
God, you're going to be in a terrible state now.
Thank you very much. It was a bloody massive fish, real massive, about that big. And he said pick it up under the gills. So I did. And then all the guts came out of it. It was gross. Get a load of that. Yeah, it's a lot easier than going out and catching one.
Hello. Hello. Now, what, may I ask, is all this about?
We're going to spackle eggs on our forehead.
There are so many
Raw eggs,
so many hard-boiled eggs. And the customer will come along and pay and choose an egg, and we splat it on our forehead. If it's raw, they get the money back and the pleasure of watching us trying to get it out. And if it's hard-boiled, they just nothing. That's it.
As you can see, we've finished with the eggs, and some nice person has donated all these beans for me to bathe in. Well, it's a bit cold out here today, so I thought, better not do it today, I'll do it tomorrow, in the morning when we hold our Bring a By sale, which we've organised.
They've made me the treasurer of this duck full of swag. So let's have a look what we got in here. Oh, a fiver. That's not a bad start. But how am I going to get the rest out? Yes. Well, I'm sure I'll manage it. It'd take more than a duck to keep me from money. 10p. 25, 30, 31. 31 pounds. 32 pounds and 11 pence. There you go, 32 pounds and 11 pence. Not bad for one day's fundraising. And they've actually managed to raise enough to buy half the number of ducks they want to. So if they keep on like this, they'll manage it tomorrow. Well, it's Thursday morning, and as you can all probably tell, I have lost my voice completely. I've been to the doctor, and he said, go home and go to bed. However, I have spotted some star potential in the shape of Paul. So he's going to take over from me while I go to bed. Do you fancy it, Paul?
Seems easy enough.
Thanks a bunch. Right, well, you stay here, have fun.
Thank you.
Enjoy the sounds.
Oh.
Star in the making. I'll go to bed. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was a bit of a shot, wasn't it, ladies and gents?
I think the idea that will raise the most money is probably the car washing idea, because you can ask quite a bit for washing when it's car or van.
One, as you can see, this is our first money-raising thing we're doing today. Car washing in the rain. It's a bit stupid if you ask me. Well, rather than me anyway. So, right then, you get on with it, and I'll just go in and sit inside.
Work and work. Well, those cars never seem to stop coming. Work and work. Keep those rags and machines humming. Work and work. My fingers to the bone. Work. I can't wait till it's time to go home.
As you can see, my friends have done this car, but I don't seem to have rinsed it off very well. But as soon as it's raining, I think you won't notice that much anyway.
Run away like a car wash. Talking about the car wash. Car wash, yeah.
Up until now, Paul thought that this presenting lark was a piece of cake. But
Well, it seems like I have to do it.
Cut.
It looks like I'll have to do it.
Cut. Cut.
the gang's plan is to hold an auction tomorrow morning, so they're spending the afternoon getting people to donate stuff to sell.
Well, the team and I thought we might go around to some shops, seeing as the fishmonger was very nice yesterday. And ask them would they like to donate some stuff.
What it is we've got some things for auctions, and you like start with a price, and it's just like an auction really. And would you like to donate anything to it?
I should think so. Remember, it's a good cause, isn't it? There we are. Thank you.
Yesterday I had the beans. Now I have a bath. It's jolly heavy, but I'm gonna get it in if it kills me. Oh, it's heavy. Have to go. Hello. As you can see, we have quite a lot of stuff here. We've got chocolates, cabbages and drink. I'm hoping this will raise quite a lot of quids.
$5.50 then, all right? We'll have to put a price on all of them, see how much they're worth.
About the film, I'd say about.
Well, in the shops it's usually $9.99.
That's for really good
It's been on
ones.
telly.
They'd be on squash or
Yeah,
what?
they would.
I think my baked bean idea is going to make the most money. Because people can't wait to see you get messed up or anything like that, can they? Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our auction. This is in aid of the ducks at Slimbridge, which were supposed to be adopted. Before we do anything else, we'd better fill this bath with beans. Come on then, you lot, pass a bit. I know they stink, but we gotta do it. Oh. Right, that seems to be it. And the idea is that I'm supposed to get into it. But I'm not getting into it until you all put some money in the duck. Put all your cash out. Lots of lovely dosh and all that. Well, you all seem very generous, but now I'm not going to do it. Yeah. But then again, I have to. So, time to get in. Get right in. Watch yourself. This just shows that next we mean business is sort of nice, not nice, if you know what I mean. It's sort of like, it's alright for the first 5 minutes or so, but after that it starts to get cold, and then you feel like you got the flu. The worst thing was that when I got cleaned up and I was having my tea, guess what it was? It was beans!
And here we have a box of mint chocolates. Do I hear 40 pence?
60p.
75.
75. 80.
Going.
Space Camp Video. Sir, do I hear 5.99? Come on, Guy, haven't you totaled it up yet?
Yeah, and the grand total is £149.23.
149? That's nearly £150. That's much more than twice what we needed. We can get a load of flamingos and some swan. And some geese. Get a swan. And some swans.
I'll have a flamingo.
So, they raised much more money than they actually needed. Back at Slimbridge, they all adopted and named their own duck and donated the remainder of the money to the trust.
£149 and we've decided to adopt a duck.
Brilliant, 149.
All our certificates.
You must have been working around the clock to do that.
No, we only worked 2 days. So where's the duck then, mister?
Where's the duck then? Well, maybe this one will do. This is what all your fundraising's going towards.
Can I hold it?
You can indeed. That's a little mallard that came out yesterday. It's the first of the year. So come in close.
See, Mick, we did do it.
Beat that.